Caitlin Clark knows the power of people on motorcycles. She volunteers with the group BURN, Biker Urban Response Needed.
If a kid goes missing in the area, we get out as fast as we can and post flyers to help find them and get them home safe.
Sure, it's been a fun and fulfilling mission on the back of her dad's bike, but a few months ago, Caitlin decided it was time to get one of her own. She turned to KSLClassifieds.com and found the bike for her. But before buying, Caitlin knew to do her homework.
I called the Ogden Police Department, had them run the VIN through their systems, and they told me all's clear.
Confident, Caitlin borrowed $4,000 from her credit union and bought the bike. But when Caitlin went to get the plates, uh-oh.
My dad called me and just said, "I have devastating news for you. Your bike was stolen. There are police at your house and just waiting for the owner to come pick it up."
Caitlин's bike was seized by police.
I'm out $4,000 right now and have no bike.
Furious, Caitlin asked me to investigate. We began with the Cottonwood Heights Police Department, to whom the bike was reported stolen. Turns out this man, Tom Butcher, is the original owner. Several months ago, Butcher was locked up for beating his wife. And while he was behind bars, his wife took the bike and sold it, says Cottonwood Heights Sergeant Corbett Ford.
So he comes home, finds the bike missing, and reports it as stolen.
But our investigation found the bike changed hands several times while Butcher was behind bars. Butcher had the bike stolen by his wife, Tamara Ross. Ross sold the bike to Kim Godson. Godson sold the bike to Caitlin. By the time the bike was reported stolen, Caitlin was already driving it home. Police records allege that both Butcher and his wife are liars. His wife told officers she did not have any idea where the motorcycle was, and Butcher later admitted to police that he knew the bike had not been stolen.
It's an unfortunate situation.
Still, even knowing what they know now, Ford defends his department seizing the bike back from Caitlin.
We can only take the information that people provide us, and unfortunately, we're in the business that people lie to us on a regular basis.
Ford says his department is now going after Butcher and his wife for lying to police and ultimately victimizing Caitlin. We tried to track down Butcher and his wife, but no luck. Phone calls were not returned. And at their home, no one answered. There were utility shutoff notices on the ground, and court records show the couple was being evicted.
There's nothing more she could have done differently. She did everything right.
Lieutenant Alan Shinny with Utah Motor Vehicle Enforcement says he feels for Caitlin, who he says learned the hard way that buying a vehicle from online classifieds rather than a licensed, bonded, and regulated dealer is a risk.
When you buy from a private person, there always is a risk.
It's a sentiment echoed by Sergeant Ford.
The classifieds are really probably the biggest method of getting rid of stolen property.
You don't just sell something stolen to an innocent person and expect to just get your money and go live your life normally.
As for Caitlin, she is now awaiting the legal process to try and help her straighten out this mess that has left her with a $4,000 debt and nothing to show for it.
As far as I know now, I have to stay responsible for my loan, paying for something that I don't have.